Good morning. It's good to be with you all as we continue our stay at home, safer at home. I hope everyone had a good Easter. So today we're going to do a gentle flow, just opening up and creating space in the physical body and bringing peace and calmness to our mind and our spirit. So come into a comfortable seated position. I'm sitting upon a blanket. You can use a blanket or a pillow. Find those sit bones. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Take those shoulders up to the ears and just drop them into the back of the body. Feel that engagement between the shoulder blades. Lengthen through the crown of the head, engaging the core gently. And then soften or close the eyes. Take a few moments to settle in. Get grounded here. Bring the hands at first onto the knees, palms down. Sense of being grounded. Take a big inhale and just sigh out the exhale. Do that 2 more times. Big inhale. One more time. Big inhale. And then find and become aware of your breath. Begin to be aware of the tension wherever it may be in the body. And just gently and mindfully, with gentle rhythm of breath, feel the tension start to melt away. At first, just start with gentle, normal breathing. Settling in. Feel the sit bones grounded. Feel the legs, anything that's touching Mother Earth, grounded. And give yourself permission for the next 45 to 50 minutes or so to just be present on the mat. And I know that's a tough order these days. So many thoughts, so many things. But just for this little while. Just for now. And then start to deepen the breath. Let the belly soften and let that breath just fill the belly. Feel that sensation of breath and feel a sense of gratitude, the body being breathed. And then pause at the top of your inhalation. Feel that sensation of the body full of life-giving oxygen. And then as you exhale, gently squeezing ribs and emptying the belly, and then pause at the end, feeling that sense of emptiness. And then again, inhaling, this time expanding the belly and the ribs a little bit deeper. Pausing, feel the separation of the ribs, the belly expand. And then exhale, squeeze those ribs, press the navel into the spine, empty the belly, empty the body of breath. And just continue finding your rhythm. Every inhale, expanding the body. Start gentle and just expand as your body and your lungs until you finally are bringing that breath all the way into the lungs. Broaden the collarbone, keep those shoulder blades down, the crown of the head long. Drink it in. And then exhale it all out. And then checking in with yourself. Just notice where there's tension, what your emotions are, your mind, your thoughts. No judgment, no negative talk. Just connect with yourself. Acknowledge that these are challenging times, so be gentle and kind. You're doing the very, very best you can, and that is enough. It truly is enough. So gently moving into Ujjayi breath, and I offer you these words. Allow. There is no controlling life. Try corralling a lightning bolt containing a tornado. Dam a stream and it will create a new channel. Resist and the tide will sweep you off your feet. Allow and grace will carry you to higher ground. The only safety lies in letting it all in, the wild with the weak, fear, fantasies, failures, success. When loss rips off the doors of the heart or sadness veils your vision with despair, practice becomes simply bearing the truth. In the choice to let go of your known way of being, the whole world is revealed to your new eyes. And we do have a new world, don't we? So I suggest gently looking for the good, the acts of kindness, the ways people find to connect virtually, appreciation, gratitude, and together we will get through this. We're all doing our part. And so when we come to our mat, it's sort of a hit the pause button, allowing us to forget everything for a while. And it's okay to push it away. Come into practice, breathe, move with your body, honor your body, and come off the mat renewed and refreshed and ready to face your day. Finding your Ujjayi breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Gently open the eyes. Bring the arms by the side. Big inhale, reach up to the sky. If you can, take your gaze to the hands. Press palms together. Exhale, bring the hands to heart. Let the head drop. On the in-breath, head rises. Arms rise. Reach long. Exhale, hands to heart. Find this peace in connecting breath with movement. Focusing on the breath, focusing on the sensations of the body. 2 more times. With every exhale, pour peace into your heart. Nice big inhale. Press palms together. Take that peace up to the universe. And then open the hands, open the fingers wide, and just offer that peace to the world. Take a nice big inhale as you exhale, right hand to the earth, left arm reaches long. And keep reaching and reaching as you press that left sit bone down. I want you to really feel every rib, every muscle on the side body lengthening. And when you can't go any further, then slowly start to bend to the right, pressing that sit bone, reaching with the fingertips over that left ear. Go to your comfort level. You can be here, you can drop down to the forearm if your practice allows that, wherever you are. Reach the fingertips towards the wall. Relax that shoulder. Nice deep inhales and exhales here. Feel the stretch. Enjoy the sensation. Take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, press back up to center. Extend both arms. Relax the shoulders, right hand down. And again, lengthen, really lengthen. Take your time. We're not rushing here. Opening, pressing the sit bone until you really feel like you've grown an inch or so, and then slowly bend. Mindfully remember the breath. If you can come all the way to the forearm, that's fine. If you can't, stay up on the palm. One side is often different than the other, so honor that. Breathe here. Just feel and take your attention to the sensations in the body. Nice big in-breath, rise. Extend both arms. Exhale, gentle twist to the right. When you arrive there, drop the shoulder blades. Remember you're twisting from the mid-back. Big inhale, lengthen, exhale. If you can, deepen the twist. Relax the arm. Find your breath. Relax the legs into the mat. Feel tension and anxiety just starting to soften and release. Big inhale. Exhale, gently come back to center. Take a big breath, reach the arms to the sky, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the other side. Arriving your twist, find your breath, relax the shoulders. As you in-breath, lengthen, and then maybe deepen the twist to your comfort level. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Let tension melt away. Bring your awareness to the sensations in the body. Let the breath flow freely. Allow yourself just to be in this moment. Nice big inhale. And exhale, come back to center. Bring hands in front of you. We're going to come into a gentle forward fold with our crossed legs. So think about length. Hinging from the hips. Gauge that core. Start to hinge forward. And I invite you to move slowly. So hinge. Big inhale. Move the hands slightly. Exhale. Relax the legs, the inner thighs. Lengthen that crown of the head. Walk the hands again. And just keep going slowly, mindfully, not forcing. Just easing. Stretch becomes bigger, deeper. The head can drop. Find your edge and then just pause there and breathe. See if you can relax the legs, the lower back. Maybe with time, and breath, the forearms reach the earth, maybe not. Focus on the breath and focus on being present on the mat. Big inhale, slowly rise, and then come out as you came in. Like you're tippy-toeing as you're slowly walking back. One more time. And then switch the legs. Take that leg that was in the back and bring it forward, and bring the leg that was forward, bring it back. And reset the body here. Take a nice big inhale. Reach long, bring the hands forward. Lengthen, and then same thing, walk the hands with the breath. Now you may find that this side is not willing to go as deep because we naturally go and sit cross-legged in our most comfortable go-to side. So when we switch it up, it feels different. It might feel tight. It does for me. And I don't feel like I have as much ability to go as deep. So honor that. Don't fight it. Allow. Just think about allowing. Just allow the body to tell you what it needs at this moment. Use that wisdom in your practice. Breathe here. Surrender as best you can. Soften the quads, the tops of the legs, the inner thighs. Relax the shoulders, the lower back. Take one more round of breath here. And then start to rise. Getting a storm, so it's getting dark. So before we go on, I'm going to try to bring some light to see if that helps the video. So we'll bring our own light. There. And then come back to seated. And then gently take a nice big inhale, roll onto hands and knees. Remove your blanket or pad your mat with a blanket if you need it. And then come into nice tabletop alignment. So take the time to spread those fingers wide as you place them and have your index finger pointing forward. Take the eye of the elbow and gently turn it towards the thumb and notice how that engages the shoulder. So have wrist over shoulder. Now bring your attention to your core. If the belly's hanging, press that in. And as you press it in and up towards the ribs, first into the spine and then gently pull it up, notice how that broadens the space between the shoulder blades. And knees are over hips. Nice, steady, good. Take a nice deep inhale. And gently exhale, drop the belly, soften it now, come into cow. Exhale, round the back, into cat. In breath, drop into cow. Exhale, back into cat. Now just follow your breath and listen to the body. Pull that heart forward, curl the tailbone, really stretch, feel that, feels good. And then round and drop the head and tailbone. And then we're going to do a little flow. Those of you who've been in my class before, we've done this, but for anyone new, we're going to take a nice big inhale, drop the belly into cow. And then as we exhale, we round the back and then press the hips to the heels and slide our hands under the shoulders here. Take a big inhale, press into the mat with the hands, lift the chest, the collarbone, the heart, and gaze up. Don't throw the head back. If you want to go deeper, you can actually lift up the hips. But that's an option. As you exhale, release. If you were just pressing the heart, release. Bring the hands forward, and then on the in-breath, drop back into cow. Exhale, round and press those hips back. Slide the hands under the shoulders. In-breath, lift heart or lift hips, your choice. Exhale, release. Hands come forward. You're getting the idea now. We're going to do that 3 more times. Inhale into cow. Exhale, round and press those hips back. The hands under the shoulders. Your choice here. Rise on the in-breath. Either heart center or hips. Release. And once again, come back to table. 1 more time. Drop into cow. Exhale, round, and at the same time, press those hips back, the hands slide, root, open the heart. And this time, we're just going to pour the torso over the legs, coming into child's pose. Knees can be wide or together. If they're wide, take the arms forward. If knees are together, wrap the arms around the legs. Surrender here. 3 good rounds of breath. Let everything go. Allow yourself to just be. Feel the tension, the worry, the anxieties just melting away, being absorbed into Mother Earth. Feel the lightness, the gratitude. Take one more full round of breath here. On the next in-breath, slowly rise, coming into tabletop. And then we're going to walk the hands forward, let the hips drop forward, and then we're going to lower down, hug those elbows in, bring the forehead to the mat, hands under shoulders, roll them back, hug the elbows in, tops of the feet onto the mat, in breath, pull that heart forward and up into cobra. Exhale, release. Let's do that 2 more times. In breaths, really slide the heart forward, lift the chest, gaze forward, cobra, pull the navel in. Exhale, release. One more time. Big inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, release. Take a big inhale, rise into tabletop. Reset the body, really engage the core this time. We'll come into table balance. Extend the left leg behind you. Turn the toes towards the mat. Press away. Feel the space between the shoulder blades broaden and then extend that right arm. Big inhale and exhale here. Hips are square to the mat. Reach the fingertips as if you're shaking someone's hand. Press the heel away so that you're really lengthening the body. Take one more round of breath. If you want to go deeper, bend that knee. Reach that right hand back. Grab the foot. Press foot into hand. Open the heart. This is an option. You can stay where you were. Gently release with control. Bring that right hand down, take that left leg, cross it over the right, toes, balls of the feet onto the mat, and then turn and look over that right shoulder. Really, really turn deeply and feel that side body, the left side body stretch. Release and come back. Reset the body, other side. Big inhale, extend that right leg, really press, pull that navel in. Extend the left arm. Find your breath. Engage that core. If you want to take that little add-on, bend the knee, reach for it with the left hand. Press the foot into the hand, or not. Release the hand and the knee. Cross that right foot over the left. Turn and look to that right foot. Really get a good stretch on the left side of the body. Feels so good. Come back. Wiggle the hips. And we're going to rise into downward dog. Root into the hands, curl the toes, lift the knees, and then start to press the hips back, bring the chest towards the thighs, and then slowly straighten the legs, coming into downward dog. We find here, let the head drop, bend the right knee, press the left heel to the mat, and then slowly switch. Move nice and slow. Let those sit bones really reach up as you transition from one knee bending to the other. Find your breath. A couple more times. And then rise onto the balls of both feet. Really see how high you can get those sit bones. Heels are over the toes, the head drops, shoulder blades sink. Beautiful inverted V. And then slowly let the heels drop. Take a nice big inhale, gaze to the hands, and start to walk the feet to the hands, coming in to a forward fold. Now it's an early forward fold. You may need a block. If you don't have a block, you can use something around the house, a shoebox, or just do the best you can. Hands can rest on the shin, but then just allow the knees to soften and let the crown of the head just hang heavy. Shake the head, yes. And then shake it, no. And do that again. So, yes. No. And then either with fingertips sway side to side, or grab opposite elbows into opposite palms and sway. And then come back to center. Take a nice big inhale, let the hands rise to the shins, just under the knees, halfway lift. Engage the core. Exhale, soften and fold. Drop the chin around the back. Hands can be on the thighs to help you up. Start to round the back like you do in cat. Slowly rising the torso until the head comes up. And then we come into mountain pose. Bring the palms forward. It's gotten darker, it's storming. I apologize, the lighting here, maybe that'll help. A little bit. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, hands to heart, or swan dive into a fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. In-breath, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Sorry about the lighting. Take another in-breath. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And release. Rising up. Bend to the right, press that left hip away. In-breath, reach. Bend to the left. Inhale, reach. Bring the arms forward, extend that right arm, left arm behind you, soften the knees, twist to the right. Rise, soften the knees and twist to the other side. Big inhale, exhale, fold. Come into a halfway lift. Step the left foot back and drop the heel so that it's parallel to the short end of the mat. We're going to come into warrior two. So root into that right leg. Take the left arm, in breath, rise it forward, windmill it behind you, warrior two. Take a moment to refine the leg position. Have that heel to arch alignment, shoulder over hips. Sink that right knee just over the ankle. Arms are at a beautiful T, and gaze is over the right hand, the middle fingers. Right down the center of the hand. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Flip the palm, exalt the warrior. Legs stay where they are. Reach to the sky. Lift and open. Breathe. Release back into your warrior two. Sink a little deeper. Breathe here. Root into both feet, activate those inner thighs, engage the lower core, and then slowly straighten that front leg. Don't lock it out. Coming into triangle, slide that right hand forward, press the hip, tuck the glutes, find your expression of triangle. Get the shoulders stacked. Beautiful triangle. Gaze can be looking down, you can look forward. If it's available, you can turn and look up to the thumb, whatever is best for your neck and your balance. Take a nice deep inhale. Take that left hand, bring it to the mat, bring the right hand inside, walk the hands to the center of the long side of the mat, pigeon toe the feet, and come into a wide leg forward fold. So hands come by the feet, elbows bend backward, press into the balls of the feet, activate those inner thighs, let the crown of the head drop. Breathe here. Feel that stretch, really focus. Take a nice big inhale, come on to halfway lift. Root the right hand under the right shoulder. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, twist, taking that left arm up to the sky, twisting to the left. Breathe here. Big inhale. Exhale, release. Place that left hand under left shoulder. Big inhale. As you exhale, twist to the right. Really twist from the mid-back, root into the feet. Exhale, release. Let that head drop, coming back into a forward fold. Slowly, on the in-breath, rise, hands to hips. Rise. Then pivot the toe on the heel of that left foot and get the heel to arch alignment for warrior two on the other side. Find your perfect alignment. Have enough space between left leg and right so that you can bend that left knee and still have shoulders and hips in alignment. Arms are in a perfect T and you're gazing over the left hand. Root into both feet evenly. Activate those inner thighs and lift up out of the belly. Elongate the side body. Flip the palm. Exalt the warrior. Legs stay where they are. Big inhale. Exhale, sink back into warrior two. Slowly straighten that left leg. Slide, 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 reach as long as you can. Hand to shin, floor, block, stack the shoulders. Gaze either to the thumb, forward, or to the front. Find your expression of triangle, keeping the body safe. Breathe here. Doing a great job. Take a nice big inhale. Release the right hand, bring that left hand in, walk the hands once again to center. Pigeon toe the feet. This time, if you're able, take and clasp the hands, roll the shoulders, and then as you forward fold, let those arms drop, or if you need to, just let them rest on your back. Nice deep inhale and exhale here. Come into a halfway lift, have the torso parallel, release the hands, bring them to the shins, ankles, and we're going to just do some side lunges. Bend that left knee and slide over to the left. Fingertips can come to the mat, they can stay on the thighs. You can be high or low. And then slowly shift, stretch out the other side. We're Just going to shift back and forth, just stretching out. You can use the elbow to gently open that knee to deepen it. One more time each side. Great. And then come back to center. Heel toe the feet several times. Bring the hands to the hips and rise. Bring the feet together, hip width apart, palms forward, lengthen. Nice deep inhales and exhales. And we're going to come into tree pose. So think about engaging the core, rooting into that left leg, slowly shifting the weight. Find a focal point, something that's not moving. Engage the core and then find your expression. Kickstand with the toe resting on the mat, heel above the ankle to the calf, or maybe help that leg up onto the thigh. Move mindfully, slowly. Find your balance, engage the core. If you fall out, you fall out. Extend both arms if you're able. Reach to the sky. Breathe here. Focus. If you want a challenge, as you bring the hands to the heart, release that foot, but instead of returning it to the mat, start to hinge forward into stick pose or a modified warrior 3. And then release and rise. Wiggle the hips. Shake out the arms. Take a big inhale. Hands to heart. Reset the body. Start to shift the weight onto that right leg. Engage the core. Find your expression on this side. Take your time. Breathe. Let the tree grow if you are able. Arms overhead. Hands come to heart. And then if you want to take that challenge, release the foot, start to extend it behind you as you hinge forward. Step down if you have to step down. Just play with it. And then gently release. Nice big inhale. Open the heart. Exhale as you bring hands to heart. Drop the head. Let's lower onto our mats. You can take the feet wide, turn the toes slightly out, and come in to yogi squat to get down, or you can just cross the legs and lower down to the mat. I like to practice the yogi squat. Use the elbows. Move slowly, mindfully, and then gently release. Take the feet wide. Sit tall on the sit bones. Flex the feet, toes pulling towards you. Sit nice and tall. Take a nice big inhale, extend. Take the right hand to the right leg. Lengthen the left side and then start to bend towards the right. You can drop the forearm down onto the mat to go a little deeper or not. Listen to your body. Take a nice deep inhale, slowly turn the torso, release both hands, and bow over that right leg. Breathe here. Don't worry about how deep you come. Lengthen, stretch, both sit bones rooting into the earth. Slowly rise, slide the hands. Again, reach for the sky. Sit tall. Exhale, left hand. Reach long. Lengthen and then slowly bend to the left. Drop the forearm if that's available. Just think about opening, creating space. Not forcing anything, just allowing. It doesn't matter how deep you go. It's your practice. And then slowly lift enough to turn the torso, slide both hands to the ankle or shin and bow over that leg. Nice gentle breath. On the in-breath, rise. And then we're come into a wide leg forward fold. Several options. You can, hands on the shins. You can take the peace fingers and grab a hold of the toes. If you have a block, you can bring the block and just bring the arms forward. Whatever feels right to you. Take a big inhale, reach to the sky, drop the shoulders, length. Really get long. Feel the waist pulling in, tightening and lengthening. And then hinge from the hips. Soften, reach as long as you can. Option here, grab the toes for a little leverage. Let the heart drop. Let the heart drop. Breathe, lengthen. Rest the head on a block. Or just let it gently hang. Relax the neck, the shoulders, crown of the head reaching forward. Arms can be forward instead of holding on. Breathe here. Think about softening the lower back, the hips. Letting everything go. Focus on breath. Check in with yourself. Is the mind wandering? Bring it back. Breathe. Feel the lengthening of the muscles, the strengthening of the muscles. One more round of breath here. Slowly and gently rise. Remove the block if you had the block. And then gently bring knees together. Sit tall. Extend both legs long. Hug that right knee in. Sit tall on the sit bones. Extend that left leg, flex the foot, cross that right foot over the left, and then take that left hand and give yourself a big hug. Make sure you're sitting on both sit bones and your back is long and tall. Extend that arm. Big inhale. As you exhale, slowly twist the torso from about the bra line, mid-back, into your twist to the right. Bring that right hand back as a kickstand. On the in-breath, soften and come out a little bit so that you can lengthen again. Engage the core and then explore the twist. Listen to the body. Relax the shoulders. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Explore, feel, breathe. On the next in-breath, we're going to slowly release and take a counter twist. Bring that right arm to the inside of the right leg and take the left hand behind you and a gentle twist to the other side. Release. Storm is passing. The lighting is better. I do apologize for the darkness. And then hug that left leg in, extend the right leg, reset for the other side. Coming into the twist, hug that knee in, extend the arm, lengthen, and then twist to the left. Back is long and tall. Relax the shoulders. Breathe. Couple rounds of breath here. On the next in-breath, we're gently going to release and counter twist, left arm inside left leg, right hand behind you. Just a gentle counter twist. Big inhale on the exhale. Release, extend the legs, shake them out. And then bring knees in, bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet on the mat. And we're going to lower onto our backs. So make sure you have enough mat space. And then slowly, using that core, pull the navel into the spine, lowering down. Let that back body just melt into the mat. Lift the hips slightly, lengthen the tailbone. Just take a moment here. The shoulders sink, let the back body, the hips sink. And then we're going to set up for bridge pose. So palms come down. Walk the heels so that the fingers can skim the heels. Really mindfully engage the shoulder blades into the mat. Press them down. Press the forearms and the triceps, the backs of the arms into the mat. Feet are evenly spaced, hip width apart and rooting into the mat. The neck has its natural curve and the skull rests on the mat. As we inhale and rise into bridge, keep the weight in the shoulders and arms and feet, not in the neck. So on the in-breath, slowly begin to lift the hips, squeeze the glutes, broaden the collarbone, soften the belly, the knees go slightly forward, lifting as high as you comfortably can. Mindful, press those shoulder blades into the mat, the arms, the feet. Breathe here. If it's available, you can roll the shoulders and clasp the hands and allow everything to deepen. If that's too much or you have shoulder issues, stay where you are. Reach those hips. One more round of breath here. You're doing great. Release the arms. Bring the palms back to the side. And then articulate the spine, one vertebra at a time. Tailbone comes down last. And then take the feet, still with knees bent, arms either in a T or cactus arms, and just gently windshield wiper the legs. Step the feet back to the center of the mat. And we're going to come into waterfall. So if you have a block, bring it to the flat side. If you don't, just don't use the block. If you have a blanket, you can use the blanket. Lifting the hips, place the block or blanket under the hips, on the tailbone. Find that sweet spot. If you have nothing, just extend the legs. Bring knees directly over the hips and then extend the legs. Relax the feet, let everything sink. And start to return to your natural rhythm of breath. You can always go legs up the wall here if that would be preference. You can, if you want to go deeper, you can do a shoulder stand if that's normally in your practice. This is not the time to go into a new pose that is not familiar. Just feel everything sinking and surrendering. Gentle inversion. Take 2 more rounds of breath. Slowly release the right foot. And then the left foot. Lift the hips. Remove your prop if you use the prop. Extend and bring the hips back down. Extend the legs. Take the arms overhead. Big full body stretch. Point the toes. Reach the fingertips. Lengthen. Get as long as you can. Big inhale, sigh out the exhale. And then bring the arms, either cactus arms that can be clasped behind the head or out in a T. Walk the right foot and let the left foot follow to the right corner of the mat, and then walk the right shoulders. Leave the hips in the center of the mat for banana asana. And just stretch out the left side of the body. And cross that left ankle over the right for the deepest stretch, but if that's too much, just let the legs, the ankles be side by side. Let everything soften. Breathe here. Take a nice big inhale. Slowly walk the shoulders back. Slowly bring the legs back to center. Reset the body. Take a full body stretch. And then again, opposite side. So this time, find your arm position the same that you used before. Walk the feet over to that left corner of the mat and walk the shoulders, hips stay where they were until you're getting that nice sweet stretch. You can cross right ankle over left to deepen it and then surrender. Breathe into that side body, into that space. Take one more round of breath here. Once again, another round of breath. And then when you're ready, walk the feet back to center, the body back to center. And bring the knees in, rock side to side. And then come into happy baby. Knees wide, arms to the inside of the legs, soles of the feet to the sky. Back body melts. Let everything go here. You can rock side to side if that feels good to you and you have no spinal issues. Take one more round of breath. Gently release the feet, bring the knees in, and then journey into Savasana. Extend the legs, take them to the edge of the mat, the right and left. Let the legs roll out naturally. Take the arms out by the side, and then even move them away from the torso. Shoulder blades sink, palms come up. Soften or close the eyes. Feel the body just melting into the mat. Soften and relax the belly. Let the collarbone broaden and sink. Unclench the jaw. Relax the facial muscles. Forehead. Let everything go completely. Don't skip this part. It's tempting, especially when you're home. But give yourself the gift of this final restorative pose, reconnecting to breath, melting into the mat, releasing all tension, connecting mind, body, and spirit. Feel the body becoming weightless. And imagine that you're just floating in this peaceful state of relaxation and rest, completely supported, but yet light, empty of worry, empty of tension, free. Sink into the bliss. I will call you back with the singing bowl, so let go completely. Surrender here. feel the body once again heavy on the mat. Begin to notice your breath as you gently begin to awaken the body from its rest. Slowly and gently begin to move fingers and toes. And then as the moment feels right, begin to deepen movement and stretch according to what your body needs at this moment. Make it yummy, make it organic, stretching, awakening. Until you're ready to take a full body stretch. And eventually bringing knees into the chest, wrap the arms around the shins, rock side to side, and then gently roll into a fetal position to one side, symbol of rebirth, new beginnings. Pausing in that fetal position, allowing yourself a few more moments just to be. And allow a gentle wave of gratitude to wash through the body. Let it fill you completely. Gratitude that you're healthy. Gratitude for this day, that you're safe at home. Gratitude for new beginnings. And receive my deepest gratitude for your sharing your practice with me today. As you're ready, gently press into a seated position, soften or close the eyes, come to the front of the mat, bring the hands to prayer, and then bring the prayer hands into your heart. Take a moment here. Take a nice slow inhale, and then gently sigh out the exhale. The light in me loves, honors, and respects the beautiful, beautiful light that shines in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to meeting you once again in the near future on the mat.